All right, hopefully you guys can hear me. If you guys could, let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can actually hear me. It's been a while since I did a live. Pretty excited, a little nervous. It's been a while. Let's see. I think we're good. I hope we're good. All right, can anybody hear me? The live chat on. Cool, everything should be up. Okay, cool. You can't hear me. Hey, Jennifer, how you doing? So we're gonna go ahead and wait for some people to get in, then we'll go ahead and start the live stream. It's good to see everybody. So been a little bit of a hectic day. Just got to my Airbnb, and yeah. Okay, perfect. Sounds good. So like I said, guys, we're gonna do just a quick 30-minute live for today's episode, and then we'll go from there. I wish I could do an hour. I know it's been a while since I've done a live stream, but you guys know how it is. Been in France, running around like a chicken with my head cut off, trying to stay busy. How do you say that to Zeta 1? How you doing? What's going on, Scott? All right, guys. It's really good to be back here for the live. As most of you know, I usually do Sundays, but I haven't done a live stream in like 2 weeks or something like that. It's been really, really weird. It's good to see everybody. Scott said he's making nachos. Watching from Sarasota. I might be going back to Florida maybe sometime next month, toward the end. So I'll be back in Tampa. So Sarasota's not too far away. I look tired. Yeah, it's been a long day. Been a long day. A lot of running around, a lot of traveling and stuff. But it's been a fun day too. Been pretty productive. Me and Lauren have been riding around all day, and we're actually getting ready to go to dinner soon, which is why I'm only doing the 30-minute live stream. Since I'm in France, finally, I'm gonna go meet some of our friends, have dinner, all that other good stuff, and yeah. So I know I've been a little tired, but I mean, I've also been working a lot too, trying to get everything structured for the videos as well for YouTube, and getting everything, I guess, getting used to being in here in France. Because most of y'all know it took me a while to get over here. Say, Jay from PR, tell me something good about cruising. We're ready to go. Well, I mean, we're hearing good things so far as of right now. I mean, I don't know how confirmed. I know if you guys saw my latest video, I was talking about them having cruises out of the Bahamas. I don't know how confirmed that is as of yet. From my understanding, I don't think it's online for the cruise line. However, I do see it potentially happening. And if it does, I can still see something like a Cozumel happening, like Cozumel being a home port and people sailing out of there. But we will have to see. What's been going on a day-to-day basis since you've been there? Give us a day in the life of. Well, so I wake up early. Usually I wake up around like 6 or 7. That's when I start doing my research and everything for my videos that I've been doing each day. And I kind of have a leg up here because back home, Florida and most of the US, I'm about 6 hours ahead of everybody. So this is giving me the edge to be able to get my videos done and have them up before you guys even wake up. And usually I post them around like 7:30 a.m. now. So it's definitely been helpful. I have a lot of time now to focus on the channel. And since I'm not really doing my day-to-day activities back home, I have time to just make videos. So I got this channel. I got another channel that I'm focusing on. I had my channel where I was doing Airbnb reviews and stuff. But since COVID, you can't just kind of travel as much as we'd like to. So I started another channel where it's kind of like Ship Life format, except I'm talking about more mainstream stuff. All the crazy stuff going on with the news and the pandemic and everything. So I'll be sharing that tomorrow on my other video. What's going on, Pete? Good to see you again, by the way. Said employees from Royal Caribbean getting lots of email communications, including a couple of surveys. What was that? I hope it's a good sign. I think it is. I know for a fact that people with Royal Caribbean, NCL, and Carnival are all going back to the ship right now. Let's see. Hi, can you tell me when Victory Cruise Lines will start? I haven't heard anything about Victory. I'll jot it down in my notes, and I'll do some research tonight and see what I can find. What's your take on the MSC fire? I haven't heard anything as far as what caused the fire. I hope it's not something stupid like somebody smoking a cigarette or anything like that. But like I had in the video, at least from what I saw in the report, there was no damage to the interior of the Lyrica. So that ship, I guess, should be good to go in May, like they said. But I guess we'll see. I hope so. I mean, it's good that nobody got hurt. I heard there was a firefighter, I guess, that had to go to the hospital for smoke inhalation, but that was it. Yeah, Pete, it definitely has been a minute. Hey, Lauren. LKJ, one thing about the cruise is paid off. We were going on Symphony of the Seas. It's set to sail in July. I mean, I'm trying to keep my fingers crossed and stay optimistic with everything going on. With places like the United States saying they'll have a vaccine available for every adult, it might push everything a little bit earlier. I mean, don't quote me on that. I mean, ideally, that's what we'd like to see. But who knows what the cruise lines are cooking up? Who knows if they're working with the CDC right now? I'm assuming they are, but we still got to wait to see what's going on with the test sailings, too. Ready to cruise, 30 minutes from Port Canaveral. Oh, nice. As soon as they good to say go, tell Hottie we said hey. I'm actually gonna bring Lauren here in a little bit, guys. So I know a lot of people have been asking to see her, so I'll definitely be sure to bring her in. It's been a while since y'all seen her, right? Let's see. I don't want to have to fly to Cozumel when I'm just half an hour away from Tampa or Port Canaveral. Yeah, that makes sense. But I mean, on one end, if we have to, and if you actually want to cruise, I think it's not as bad as it could be. Like to go to Cozumel from, let's say, like a Tampa, for me anyway, or out of Florida, it's not that expensive of a flight. It really isn't. So, we'll see. There are flares in tender boats, so maybe something happened with those. That's true, Amber. Good point. I didn't think about that. You could be right. I mean, I guess we'll have to see after the investigation and see what they come up with. Time will tell. NCL took out all June cruises. I saw that. I looked that up because somebody kept putting it in the comment section. I'll be talking about that tomorrow. It could be indicating something. We'll have to just see and wait and see. What was that, Tom? Flares likely didn't start, but probably helped the fire spread. That could be a possibility. That could be a very real possibility. I mean, who knows? Maybe a crew member could have been playing with the flare gun or something. I don't know. Who knows at this point? We'll have to see what the investigation brings out. Let's see, Pete, do you think that test cruise sailings are required? I know there's a lot of talk about requiring the test cruises first. However, what are they really going to prove? You're right. I mean, at this point, I put in one of my videos, I compared it to us trying to find Bigfoot. I don't even think it's going to happen at this point. I think whenever the vaccine actually becomes a regular thing amongst the people, they're probably going to start to open up, I guess, with cruising. I don't think they're going to do the test sailings anymore. I mean, we haven't heard anything about it literally all year, and it's been getting talked about since October of last year. So we'll see. Yeah, thank you, Scott. If you guys are in here, we got 76 people in here so far. Make sure you hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. It'll let YouTube know that there's a live stream going on and maybe promote it out to more people. Hate to fly, huh? What was that, Scott? Justin, you should post a dance video you posted on the Facebook group. Yo, you think I should? If we get 100 likes, you got some moves. Thanks. Yeah, actually, I was breaking earlier today in a city Lauren took me to. I'll be posting that on my Instagram, my Facebook after this is up too. So Daniel Ewing, I don't know if I'm saying your last name correctly. I apologize, but I have a cruise credit for NCL in April 2020, and they said the money is locked into the books. Oh, that's interesting. So they will not give us our money back. They said we can have it toward a future cruise credit. Is that right? Yeah, I mean, every cruise line's doing their own thing. They're all handling it a certain way. And naturally, with everything going on, as long as this pandemic is continuing, they're going to do whatever they can to hold on to your money. That's how it's going to go. They're going to find the loopholes and say, you know what, if you didn't cancel past a certain day, all you can do is lift and shift or take the cruise credit. Ryan H. 100 likes and all the mods dance with Jay. We got to set that out one day. Yeah, if you guys would. I mean, we got, still 70 people here. If you guys hit that like button, like I said, I'd appreciate it. What took so long for the tugboats to show? Was that normal? Tugboats for what? For over in Corfu? Well, from my understanding, when it comes to the tugboats and the fire brigade over there, or the firefighters that help assist over in Corfu, I don't think they had some type of marine assistance for that type of situation over in that specific area. So they had to get assistance from another island. At least that's what I heard when it comes to this situation. I went back to church today and they were giving out the vaccine. National Guard doing it here in Florida. We are on our way to giving it out here. Great government? Yeah, or great governor. I mean, I guess, however people feel about the vaccine, I mean, I guess if people want it, they should have it available to them. So I guess that's good, depending on how you see it. The church giving out vaccines, hey, whatever. Do what you do. What's that? Pete. Oh, thank you, Pete. Say thanks. Love to hear from the expert. I would never call myself an expert, but I appreciate that. I just do research. I do as much as I can. So Do you think they're going to allow the crew to get off in port when cruising resumes? I don't know. I doubt it. I really do. I mean, that's going to be a big problem. That's going to be a big halt for a lot of crew members and a big thing for them to think about if they actually want to get back on for another contract, to be honest with you. Personally, I wouldn't be down for that. If they tell us that for the entirety of our contract that we can't get off and go in port, no. There's no way. Shore leave is a must for a lot of crew members because they don't get much of it. John Henderson, price check. He said that Crystal Cruise Serenity to the Bahamas starts at $2,000. It's actually $4,000. Well, no, you're right, actually. Actually, technically, both of us are right. It is $2,000 technically, but this is per person, and you know the cruise bookings go in pairs, so that's how it is. Unless the cruise happens to have or the cruise line happens to have a solo option, yeah, you're absolutely right. It'd be $4,000 if you want to cruise, which is a steep price. I don't think I could fly all the way to the Bahamas just to take a cruise when there are other options over in the Bahamas. Doesn't really make sense. They'd have to make it cheaper. Questions, what are your thoughts on cruises in out of New York and New Jersey in 2021? I'd be surprised if they happen in 2021, at least over in that area. For the year, unless something really, really crazy happens within the industry, honestly, I could see cruising starting up this year, of course. Probably as far as things are looking right now, probably after summer around September or August or September. However, I could see maybe Florida, Texas, and maybe in California if they get things together over there. And that's a big maybe. But who knows? Maybe things will change. Royal Caribbean said on a customer survey theme, was going to get the vaccine. Do you have a problem with it being mandatory? Oh, wow. I mean, yeah, I guess the cruise lines have to ask everybody that, from the crew to the guest. I mean, they definitely have to find some way to get out there and really figure out what the people's opinions are. Let's see, what was that? Any news on cruising to Alaska in 2021? I'm still waiting to see what they do about that new bill, the Alaska Recovery Act. I don't think that's been approved. So I think we're still waiting to see what's going to go on with that. And then they're going to see if they can actually have cruises going from, let's say, Seattle over to Alaska just straight through. I hope it does, because we all know that Alaska is struggling right now. And I mean, if things continue at this point, we could see a lot of Alaskan ports and a lot of Alaskan destinations pretty much cease to exist because all the businesses either got to shut down or move somewhere else a little bit more populated. Brandon Hilliard, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really, really appreciate that. Y'all know it goes a long way to support the channel. I do have a Patreon coming up, by the way, guys. I'll probably be doing like $5 or $10 a month and trying to give you guys exclusive access, exclusive live streams, and all that stuff. I plan on doing this sometime next month, or this month rather. Have it done by the end of the month, so I'll definitely let you guys know what's going on with that. Probably in one of my videos, either sometime this week or the next. I'm just in the process of creating it. M Favors, do you feel vindicated about just everything you predicted has? Oh, sorry, I'm all over the place. Do you feel vindicated about just about everything you predicted has and is happening? I mean, no, honestly, the thing about it, I believe in common sense, and common sense is not common. That's something that a lot of people don't understand. I truly believe in common sense. And if you can put the pieces together, it's really not that complicated to figure out what is going to happen to a certain extent. Like I told everybody when the cruise industry started shutting down, they said a month or 2 months. If you put the pieces together, there are too many crew members. There's too much going on in the world, just moving around. Crew members are being ending their contracts, and they are being transferred to other ships every time the cruise ship goes back into port. So if you put that together, somebody at some point was going to go to another ship that was positive, or probably didn't know they had the virus, asymptomatic, and there you go. There's your issue right there. If the crew members are required to be vaccinated, it's a lot harder to see them not being allowed, them not being allowed shore leave. Will likely be reduced in some way, though, at least initially. Yeah, I agree, but I think the cruise lines are probably going to have to sit down with the leaders of these islands and ports and try to figure it out and say, okay, well, what are the conditions? Where are they allowed to go? Where can they not go? I don't think it's going to be cut and dry as far as letting them off and letting them go do whatever they want. It's going to be the same with the guests. I think for a little while, they're probably going to try to have some type of safety bubble where you have to potentially get an excursion in order to get off, and the crew members probably can only go to certain places, or there may be a list that the cruise lines have to present to the port of call upon arrival saying that there are so many crew members getting off and going to so many places. So for example, if let's say 50 crew members want to go to Horseshoe Beach, they're going to cap it at 50 and say, all right, well, if you don't make the list, you can't get off, and you got to let everybody know where you're going. You get what I'm saying? I assume it will be something like that if they actually do allow shore leave until all this kind of mulls over. I'm out. Can't stand. Oh, okay. See ya. Uh, I would be happy if cruise lines get a true singles. Yeah, I would too. Cruise lines get a true singles cruise price. You're right, because it's expensive. I have been. I've seen a couple cruise companies that do have these, but it's far and few and in between. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I think more cruise lines do need more single options for people because yeah, some people actually do just want to go on a vacation by themselves and enjoy themselves. It makes sense. Let's see, in Santo Domingo, 100% mask indoor, 90% mask compliance outside. No one complains. Real lockdown. That's interesting. I mean, I have no problem with the mask. I think it's weird that people have to wear them outside too, to be honest with you. Just based off of what I've seen too, because coming from Florida to then going to the UK to then coming to France, it's so different. And I just believe that there should be a good set of rules that are at least logically understandable. You know, like I understand not every country is going to do it the same way as the next one. However, I think there should be like a real good like set of foundation. Things are so confusing and it doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't. See, Jay, you're so informative. I love your channel. I love your support. Thank you, Sandy. I appreciate it. Any news on what will replace after midnight on the escape? I don't know. I mean, I don't think that theater will go dark, but they're probably going to find maybe or use the staff on board to come up with something. Who knows? Maybe they'll turn it into another round of bingo. I mean, it's hard to say. They may do like a crew talent show because that was popular on the escape when I was on there. So who knows? They did weekly talent shows or cruise wide like talent shows. So who knows? I'm assuming that with the budget and everything they're probably going to have coming back, unless after midnight or whatever show they have installed, Choir of Man, unless it's all coming back, they're going to find a more affordable option. So we'll see. Unfortunately, we have COVID surge or plateau in the next coming weeks. Yeah, you're right. After that, cruise lines can begin looking for openings. Yeah, like I said, I just hope they're actually communicating with the CDC and whoever else they need to communicate with to start her up, because I mean, with everything happening right now, I mean, what else can they really do? It's all up to the CDC at this point to give the okay. Do you think they're going to realign couples back on the same ship? Knowing the fact that we've been out of cruising for 1 year, just asking. What do you mean as far as crew? Is that what you're asking? I guess. I mean, I'm assuming you're talking about like couples that are crew members, maybe. I don't know. I'm a little lost on that one. I'm sorry. Marvin, what do you mean by that? So yeah, I mean, honestly, we're all just kind of playing the waiting game like we have been for over a year now. I'm going to talk about it tomorrow, but by the way, whether you call it today or tomorrow, it's technically the 1 year anniversary since the cruise ship industry shut down. So, I mean, it's stressful, to be honest, for a lot of people. It really is. See, Johnson, yeah, man, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Burns is one of my favorite places. I've been there a number of times, and the steak over there is good. So yeah, I'll be back in Tampa around that time. So just let me know. I'll be down for it for sure. With ship diversity, are there barbers and stylists for the crew in ports? Yeah, but most of the time people find their barbers on board the ship. Like me, I used to get my hair cut by the Jamaicans. Because I mean the only barbershop we really had on board was going to the salon, and there's no way I'm paying $150 for a haircut. It's not happening. Was that Tom? No reason for couples not to be allowed and on the same ship as long as they are assigned to the ship at the same time, and they will have needs everywhere. Yeah, that's true. That's true. When the hell are ships going to start, man? Yeah, it's getting a little annoying now at this point, seeing that everything else is going on. We're just waiting and waiting and waiting. Like, I mean, honestly, even though I'm just a cruise commentator, this kind of affects my business as well, because I would love to be on ships doing maybe some type of review or something like that. Also, with cruising not actually happening, I'm not getting the views that I would probably normally get on my channel as well. So I'm being affected just like everybody else is being affected too. It's a horrible situation. I mean, honestly, I think the world just needs to go ahead and figure this out, because we can't stay like this forever. Let's see. Now all the crew have to redo their medical. Yeah, they do, because they've been off the ship for more than a year, and there's going to be more complications. There's going to be more requirements as far as medical whenever cruising actually resumes back up too. Thanks for all the updates. Would you provide almost daily? Thank you. I do my best. I'll be back at it tomorrow too, as usual. Are you in contact with any of the cast after midnight? How are they faring? Yeah, I am. A lot of them have moved on, to be honest with you, to other jobs. that are even outside of entertainment, because as most of you know, I mean, entertainment's kind of like dead right now. There's a few gigs here and there, but most of them have found other types of jobs. You know, they had no choice. So they had to get wow, I can't talk right now. They had to go get a type of occupation that isn't entertainment. It sucks. It really does. Let's see. Yep, thank you, Diane. Yeah, if you guys are all in here, we got almost 100 people here. If you guys hit that like button, I'd appreciate it. We got 10 minutes left. Like I said, guys, I can only do a 30-minute live stream. I'm going to bring Lauren here in a little bit because I know a lot of you want to see her. I see it in the comments, so we'll bring her in, and yeah, we'll go from there. What do you mean, no? Lauren says she doesn't want to come. Let's see, have you talked to anybody who has gone through the medical process during this time? I have, 3 friends that I've been speaking with. They haven't gone through the medical process yet. They have been contacted, and they're getting talked to right now as far as what the medical procedure is going to be for all of them. And then I'm going to bring them, not bring them on to the channel, but I'll have them just kind of give me the lowdown as far as what they need, as far as their shots and potentially the vaccine. And then we'll go from there, and I'll let everybody else know on this channel as well. You said it's different in each country. What difference did you see in the UK and now France? Well, so in the UK, I guess I could say that they to a certain extent, they trust their government a lot more. People are really following the rules, and at least from where I was in the part of London, people follow the rules a lot more. They don't go see their dad, they don't go see their mom, their grandparents and stuff, which is understandable to a certain extent. You know, however, I'm not gonna lie, when I was at home, I would see my dad all the time. You know, my dad's 78 years old. He even has COPD. We were cautious about who we hung out with, but at the same time, my dad, if I didn't go see him, he'd either pop up to my place, and my dad would be running around too. So, I mean, it's a fine line with this COVID situation. Like I said, I live in Florida, and it's like I don't want to say they don't care, but it's a different environment over there. And then if you come to France, over here, for example, they close everything down at 6 p.m., which is kind of weird to me because all it does is just cause everybody to kind of group together anyway. So I'm not saying any particular country and how they're doing it is right or wrong. I just think it's interesting that as dangerous as this is supposed to be, you would think there would be a good set of rules, some type of foundation. So anyway, Lauren, you want to come over here? Yeah, Lauren, I know we got 8 minutes left. Future, go to Chris Wong YouTube. He details the personal medical. He works. Yeah, I know. I check out Chris Wong all the time. I live in Florida. I do not want to live anywhere else. Yeah, Florida is definitely the free place to be right now. Anyway, guys, come on over here. Come here.
Hey! Hi, everyone.
I know it's been a while since y'all seen her, so yeah. I swear, people were starting. You what? You what?
Nothing.
People were starting to think that I was just kind of making this up. I swear. So yeah, here's Lauren, guys.
Hi, everyone. Bonjour.
Bonjour. Yeah, so we've been just kind of running around all over the place, catching up, and as most of y'all know, it was a long journey getting over here. Man,
yeah.
I wouldn't wish that on my best friend. So finally here.
Too.
You guys are so cute. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, so we're actually in where are we at, Poitiers?
So we are close to Poitiers. Mm-hmm. It's a little bit more north in the France, and before that we've been to Rocamadour. Mm-hmm. So it's like an old village down in the south.
Okay.
And we stop in Oradour-sur-Glane. So it's a village has been destroyed in the Second World War by the German.
That was cool. So we went to this village where the entire village for the most part was massacred. It was insane. So it was really interesting to see. It was massacred by the Nazis. So we saw that on our way over here. But we're gonna go get dinner with one of Lauren's friends. So yeah. That's what I'm about to do. This is why I had to do the live stream for 30 minutes, because over here in France, guys, I'm telling you, they're real big on dinner and stuff. I think everybody should be, but they are very punctual on time, so I don't want to delay, I guess you could say. Let's see. Telling Future in this chat about Chris Wong because he was asking about crew medicals. Okay, yeah, no, I appreciate it. Yes, thank you, Scott. Guys, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, we still only got 69. We got 6 minutes left. I want to try, fingers crossed, to get to 100, and we can kind of go from there, hopefully. Look, guys, do it for Lauren. Don't do it for me. Scott, I'm French, I get it. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's completely different. Given America, there is no set of rules because America is just a big melting pot of people from all over the world. But it's like when you go to other countries, everybody really follows tradition, customs, culture, whatever you want to call it, and they're real punctual on it when it comes to dinner time. So yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't want to
Definitely.
dilly-dally, I guess you could say. Why did I even say that word? Dilly-dally. I've never said that word in my
Never
life.
said that ever.
Anyway, guys, so yeah, but I mean, there's a ton of cruise news. I got what, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 different stories I got to talk about tomorrow. So yeah, Brandon Hilliard, thank you, man. But that's super
Thank
chat
you.
number 2. I appreciate it. Jay, got to fly to I got to fly to Southampton soon. Anything I should know? I mean, I haven't been to Southampton since what, September. And as far as the UK, like I said, they're really weird on not, I wouldn't say weird. I guess that's the wrong word to say. They're really strict on their rules over there in the UK. I mean, unless they've laxed them in the past 2 weeks that I've been there. But Lauren lives, she was in the UK. She understands too. Things are a little bit
Yeah.
different than they are over here in France. Like I said, the only thing that I see different in France as opposed to everywhere else is the 6 o'clock curfew. That doesn't make any sense to me, but who am I to judge? So, yeah, guys,
Doesn't make sense.
I can't wait till this is over. She needs to move to the USA. You hear that?
You know that? Tell that to Justin. Tell that to
Look,
Justin.
all right, we're working on something, guys. All right. Life Jay, are you cruising? Great view. No, I wish I was cruising. I think we all do. Let's see. You were lollygagging. I never use that word. You see, Amber?
Yeah.
Jay put a ring on it. Shh. Look, just relax. All right. Don't push this, guys. Don't push this. Let's see.
Haven't
Do you
said
think we will
anything.
need a vaccine to future cruising? Absolutely. I'll be surprised if it doesn't happen. I think some places will make some exceptions here and there, but that'll probably be the gist of it. I think it's going to be, it's inevitable at this point. I've been talking about the whole vaccine passport, which I'll probably talk about tomorrow. So UK, of all places, even though they're pretty strict, guys, they are talking about not having the vaccine passport.
Yeah.
I guess they're realizing a lot of the places, a lot of the people over there are kind of opposed to it. So I'll be talking about that tomorrow as well. No pressure, please. Yeah, exactly. Don't pressure me, guys. Just
We
live
are
life,
working on him, Lauren.
right? You guys we gotta go with the flow, all right?
Have to.
We're waiting on him, Lauren. Anyway, so Lauren has to finish getting ready, guys. I wanted to show you guys that I wasn't making her up. All right, I swear, I'm here. She's here. She's real. Okay, so look at this. look at Amber. Stop it, Amber. Stop. Don't put the pressure on me, all right? Anyway, guys, there you go. All right, Lauren. So
All right, bye, guys. See you next time.
they can't see your face anymore. Look, guys, stop pressuring me so much, all right? Jeez. Look, so yeah, but anyway, guys, I got what, 2 more minutes? I know, 2 more minutes, guys. So anyway, it is good to see everybody. I will do more live streams. Okay, I'll probably do one either not tomorrow, maybe Tuesday or something like that, depending on how things go. But I hope you guys continue to watch the videos. I've been trying to put a little bit more time into my videos and get them out as early as I can. It seems like, from what I can see, doing these videos and getting them out early in the morning for all of you, so when you wake up, potentially you can watch, it seems to be working. So if you guys want me to keep doing that as opposed to the afternoon, let me know. I think there should be a high percentage of people vaccinated. Some can't have have a vaccine. I agree. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much. Amber, there's no ring on your finger. Don't pressure Justin. Exactly. I don't think you're married, so you can't pressure me. You know anything about Disney Cruise Lines? I mean, other than the recent cancellation and the people filing lawsuits, I haven't heard any updates. Is there anything specific that you want me to find out? I mean, I can do so much. I mean, I only have a couple sources here and there, but I'm pretty transparent with you guys. I know a lot of you ask where I get my news and stuff from. Guys, the internet is our friend, all right? I just try to find multiple sources. Now, given I have people that work in the industry too, but, you know, that's how it is. So, love you, beautiful people from the UK. I appreciate that. Thank you. There are a lot of screaming kids. Let's see. Got to go stick up for my boy. Oh, thank you, Scott. I appreciate it. Yes, please get the news. I will, guys. I have news coming out tomorrow, so we'll be right back to it. I just need to take, like, I guess a day off. I'm still doing a live, but we're full speed ahead after today. Please be on time. Leave. You're a lucky guy. You have a nice to have a nice girlfriend. Yeah, she's amazing. Trust me. And she's French. I'm working on my French too, guys, but it's really, really difficult. So, let's not talk about that. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I appreciate all of you guys. Love you. I will be posting my video for you tomorrow morning, and we can go from there. Stop lollygagging and get to dinner. I appreciate it, guys. If you wouldn't mind, hit that like button on your way out. I would greatly appreciate it. C. Johnson, I have Cruises. Disney on several occasions. They were incredible. I haven't cruised to Disney yet. Enjoy your time. Continue to be happy. No pressure. I appreciate that, guys. Yep, so we're going to go ahead and head to dinner, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on my video. So make sure you guys watch it, and whenever you guys do get on the video, please hit that like button. It helps more than you know. You have no idea, guys. So I'll see you later on. You guys take care, okay? Bye.